All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome aboard to the morning note. Hope everyone can hear me. I know I have issues with my AirPods. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is 9:01 Eastern Standard Time. I was looking at the Chicago time. I'm like, wait a minute, am I an hour too early? No, it's 9:01 Eastern Standard Time. This morning, Wednesday, November 23rd, 2022, day before Thanksgiving. More than likely, you guys probably not going to watch this live, or if you're off work or you're just hanging out with family, probably family starting to arrive. A lot of travelers, most travelers by flight since 2019. So, kind of getting out of that pandemic flight malaise that we've had. So, again, we're not going to see you tomorrow for the morning note. We'll be back on Friday, but have a happy Thanksgiving with you and your family. Plenty to be grateful for. What a roller coaster year, but let's at least enjoy some food and some family. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get out of here, the Bloomberg terminal. We're going to go to Thinkorswim. Awesome. All right, let's go around the horn. Dow futures down 36, Nasdaq up 8, pretty flat. S&P flat, 4,008. First time the S&P 500 closed above 4,000 since September. That is something to be grateful for. Crude oil down 3.42% this morning. Again, crude still volatile, around 75 or so. The good news, we talked about that yesterday, the XLE divergence. So at least XLE isn't going as much as crude oil being down. But again, it certainly doesn't help. So again, we talked about that yesterday. We don't want to get into energy just quite yet. We talked about that with the newsletter a couple of weeks ago where I said, what is a bear scenario if energy starts tanking and no other sectors pick up the slack? So energy is concerning. What I think we're trying to do here, what I'm starting to see really quickly is that if energy does not play ball, let's say crude oil continues to fall, then I think that that daily and a daily that 200 day on S&P, again, if we don't get the other sectors, tech, value, healthcare, those names to pick up the slack from energy, the energy sector, which has basically carried the market. If the energy market was down this year, the S&P would probably be around 3,000 if that's the case. It would just be total liquidation moment at that sense. But we've seen how energy has been great year to date. I think it's up about 35%, 36% or so. So again, I don't want energy to start falling and no other sectors are picking up that slack. I'd rather see a rotation than flight of capital from the equity market, obviously. So again, we're going to go back to the goals here. 4063 was my target by the end of the week, the 200 day. I don't think we get there. Maybe, but again, pretty far-fetched if we do. 4063, again, that's that 200 day. I still say that we'll get to a nice rally, maybe test that trend line by the end of December, the end of the year. But after that, guys, we could definitely reject and get back down to 4,000, get back down to 3,900. It's new year 2023. We'll see where we go from there. But from now on, we have about, let's call it 5 weeks left in the year, 4 or 5 weeks. So again, we're just going to trade what's in front of us and just do the best we can moving forward and end the year right. Gasoline futures down 3.43 as well, $2.45. Gold futures are down 0.12%, which is a little interesting because the dollar is down today 0.34%. The volatility index is up 1.74%, 2167. The 10-year treasury yield is creeping up 3.765. I believe I read a great chart from Caleb Franzen. I'm going to butcher his name. He's on Twitter. I always like his stuff all the time. He's a great trader as well. Feel free to take a look at his stuff. He's a great follow. He had a head and shoulders pattern on TNX, which I was watching as well. I think we talked about this on the note a couple of weeks ago, where we may get this head and shoulders formation here. And again, 3.5. 3.5 is the target, is what we're looking for TNX, right near the 100-day moving average. So again, kind of lining up with our analysis. What can I say? Sometimes I like following people that think exactly like me, but obviously we see the other side, obviously. But 3.5% is the target, should be for the end of the year. That lines up with that equity rally to that trend line. So again, if we get that lineup, if you're seeing TNX go down, you're more than likely going to see equities rally with it, and the dollar as well. End of the year, we're looking for the dollar. Let's take a look at it. Again, I'm still looking for that 104.61 level. I had to move it up a little higher now because that's the 200 MA. So again, we could just move this here. We'll put it at 105 or so. That's the 200 MA on the daily. Again, that's my target by end of the year. I think we'll probably get there by the end of November, if anything. But again, we do have the Fed meeting minutes today. Let's go over that on Forex Factory. So here's what we got today. We had core durable goods orders month over month. That's a beat. Durable goods orders. That's a beat. Core and durable. So again, still demand out there. That's a good sign. Not the best for inflation, but again, it's still demand. Unemployment claims 240,000, more than the 225,000 expected. 9:45 a.m. We'll have some PMIs on services and manufacturing. That's a flash number, meaning that's the initial number. That could be revised. New home sales will be at 10 a.m. So again, maybe a lot of realtors, mortgage brokers, and of course, financial people in the mortgage world will be watching that very closely. University of Michigan consumer sentiment, that's at 10 a.m. The forecast is 55. And then at 2 p.m. today, we'll have the meeting minutes where the Federal Reserve talked about the latest rate hike and possibly what they're seeing in the macroeconomic sense moving forward. Again, a huge deal. Could it be a market mover? Yeah, but 2 p.m. ahead of Thanksgiving, I don't expect much. Let's keep going down. Copper is down 0.7% today. Silver is up 1%. Euro dollar up 30 pips, 103.31. Thank you, dollar. Dollar yen 141.03, 16 pips to the downside. 119.77 for the pound dollar. That's up 94 pips. Bitcoin is bouncing this morning, possibly some risk on. Again, I expected futures to be a little higher with Bitcoin being higher. 16,405. That may not be the best discussion at the Thanksgiving table, is Bitcoin or Ethereum. I don't think any of our family is going to want to hear total when you're seeing 16,000 when you were as high as 68,000. But again, if you've been trading Bitcoin or holding Bitcoin for a while, this is nothing new. 1,159 for Ethereum futures, up 3%. So stuff that I want to show you. Let's recap yesterday. Couple things. I'm going to go with this department of what Carlos messed up on and what Carlos did right. Or we'll do where I was wrong, where I was right. So let's do I was wrong because that's always the funnest one. We'll go to where I was wrong yesterday. Masterclass. I know I owe you. We made it up, thankfully. Masterclass yesterday. I'm putting a 15-minute chart because it's important to see because we just want to see what we had today. This is the chart here. So let's go to the hourly. Sorry. The hourly chart makes the most sense. We're going to go to Tuesday. And here's what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I told Masterclass that I wanted to buy the 400 calls for today expiry, meaning Wednesday. And I went ahead and went very light on it. Just wanted to scalp a couple of points. I said that, again, if I got this trade, I'd probably get myself a bottle of wine for Thanksgiving. So we got into it around, I believe, 10:30, 11-ish at night. Oh, I think I was at 11 or 10 in the morning. Let me get the exact time I did it because it's very important to show you guys that sometimes it's not enough being right. You got to be right on time. This is not easy. So let's see it. I filled at 10:55 a.m. So let's say right here. So we started retesting right here, this bottom end of this candle. And again, I said on the chart, I had the 400 calls and I said, let's keep it tight. Don't want to, with time, Fed on everything. It came back around here and I closed for minus, let's say we were green on it. Let's see, I closed minus 25. Here you go. There's proof. It hit that level and it hit my stop in a sense. And I shouldn't have put a stop, especially for a short-term play. And I got minus $84. Again, it went very light, 25%. The thing soared literally the second I closed out, guys. Look at that. This is 11 a.m., mind you. 11 a.m. on a Monday. Let's see. Right here, we soared. If I would have just held for an hour and just sat on my hands, we're in the money. We got it. No, I mean, not in the money. We're soaring. And we would have got, we got as high as around 76%, 75%, because I love torturing myself. I think there's some masterclass members that caught it. So awesome. But we made it up for everybody. Signal members caught Apple yesterday. Well done, team. You can see it right there, 40% on Apple. Let me go and explain the trade. We had the Apple 150 calls. They hit in the money yesterday. I believe they hit the money yesterday. So let's go to the hourly chart. And really what we wanted to see yesterday, well, we're going to go to Monday and Tuesday, was really just to get back over this right here, this fib line. And that fib line's from the daily. And we broke above it, and we broke above the 100-day MA as we went along. Again, it was a proxy trade with SPY. I still like the SPY momentum. I like where the market was going as we ended up a very nice session yesterday. But we did catch it. I did leave a runner. It's for Friday expiry. We are down pre-market slightly. But again, it's a reversal market. So again, Apple did make up for it, obviously. I also hit Qs with Nick, just me and him yesterday. That did pretty well. That did about 60% yesterday. I still have a runner here. Take a look at that. Here's your runner. Apple 150 calls. I still have some runners, and of course the Qs. I have a couple of runners that I just kept on my own. So again, I didn't want to just pile on the risk. I went very, very light, especially with these kind of small volumes as they go around and as you're trading. Again, it's very difficult to kind of get in and out so quickly, especially when people are on holidays, if anything else. So I'm glad that we got that Apple trade for the team. Well done. I don't expect much today. Maybe we do get an opportunity. I would love to catch it. I will be watching, of course, with the team. Again, we expect the dollar to hit that 105 level. We expect TNX to have that head and shoulders. So again, still sticking with the bullish trend here, and you could see on Qs kind of just retesting that trend line that I had here set up here. Right, actually sitting on it. Actually, take a look at this. Let's go to the daily here on the 1 hour, and you can see that trend line right there. 1, 2, 3. We did break above it back in August, and again now we're retesting it. Maybe we break above it. Maybe we can get around 292. But I wouldn't expect any huge movement with the meeting minutes today and the dry volumes as we're literally the day before Thanksgiving where everyone's traveling. Today, regular time for the market. The market's not closed early, but on Friday, they're closed at 1. Tomorrow, no market. So enjoy football, enjoy your turkey. But that's where we are currently speaking. One little last piece. We do have our Black Friday sale coming. It is live. Let me give you the details of that. If you are interested, please hit up Kevin on Instagram or hit us on Instagram at GAR Capital on Instagram at GAR Capital, no other undercase, nothing like that. That's the official one. Or you can hit us up on Twitter at GAR Capital with the blue check mark. That's us. And it's 50% off. It's an annual plan. We already have members that are annual plan members, anyways. So they're just going to renew. But for those who maybe have missed it or wanted to join our services, it's $1,500 for 12 months. That's 50% off a regular price. That's options, that's futures, that's Forex Investment Club with me. GAR News Network is the the blog as well. And then we have the weekly watch this video. And I also do something fun. I tried it yesterday. We used to do it. It's called GAR Radio, where I actually show my screen and talk on the radio while the trades are live. And I believe we did that with Apple yesterday. So again, if you're part of Premium or you're part of Masterclass, just shoot me a tag on Discord, guys. Say, hey, can we do a radio session? I'll be more than happy to get with you guys and talk about what I'm seeing in the market as we go along. But yeah, so and also one more announcement on Saturday is Small Business Saturday. We do this every year. Make sure to DM us on Instagram on Saturday. Your small business, maybe your friend's small business, maybe your family's small business, or entrepreneurs that have small businesses. Make sure to DM us so we can share your page to the world. Again, let's get more eyes on you. Shop local on Saturday. We'd love to see it. I remember last year we had hundreds of people that sent us their stuff. So again, I'm looking forward to it this year. We'll put your photo up of your page. We'll also put your @ sign, your Instagram handle, and hopefully you get some followers and some sales to go with your Christmas holiday. Have a great rest of your morning. I will catch you guys Friday for the morning note. We'll go over the meeting minutes. We'll go over Thursday football. Maybe you and I, we could talk some football too here and there. Cowboys do play the New York Giants at 4 on Thanksgiving. So can't wait for that. Have a great rest of your day, guys. I will see you on Friday morning. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and tons to be grateful for to you, to your family, from our family. Have a great one, guys, and stay safe all.